Last episode, I made a very controversial decision selling Nicolo Zaniolo for 60 million to Bayer Leverkusen. Only time will tell whether it was the right call or not, but that means we now need a new right winger. Obviously, we've been doing a bit of scouting and Noni Madueke seems like the player to sign. But remember, the issue is, although he's valued at 23 million, we cannot spend more than 30 million on Madueke. We're gonna have to somehow pull off a madness and secure this signing. I really don't know how we're gonna pull it off, but we're gonna have to sign him somehow. Of course, it's not completely sure we're gonna sign him or not, but with 100 million potentially in the bank, transfer window approaching very quickly, in this episode we are gonna make signings to improve this team. Not just the right wing position, you would have seen Andrea Belotti on that short list as well. He's gonna join Roma. We might make this happen in this save as well, and maybe other positions as well. There is a lot to do to improve this Roma team, and if you're enjoying the series, drop a like, subscribe, and let's go. Today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. The Premier League season is back, and to celebrate that, OneFootball are running a giveaway for you guys where you lot have a chance to win a copy of FIFA 23 as well as a Premier League jersey of your favorite club. Alright, now all you gotta do to enter the giveaway is first click the link in the description and follow the instructions. Now you'll be seeing this when you click the link in the description, and then you gotta first download the OneFootball app using that link, fill in all your information, and then there's the fun stuff. You gotta predict the first 5 Premier League games of this season. I've gone for Brighton beating Man United, and let's add in another prediction. I think Arsenal are gonna win their first game of the season. And that's it, you've entered the giveaway. Big thank you to OneFootball for hosting this giveaway for you guys. Make sure to click the link in the description to enter. Kicking things off as usual with a press conference. By the way, I'm looking at that Tammy Abraham stat. 18 goals so far. We're not even in January. This man is a machine. But yeah, another option for right wing position is Jeremy Doku. High potential, 95 pace. You could also sign Callum Hudson-Odoi. Couple of nice options. Alright, let's see what you're talking about, man. Let's see what you are talking about. Alright, 21-year-old from Chelsea. We don't really know much about him, so we're gonna scout him, but Callum Hudson-Odoi would be a nice option. But the thing is, I want a right winger, and I'd rather have a left-footed player in there like Noni Madueke. It just works, you know, he's left-footed, cutting inside. That's very important to me, so that's why I'm thinking Hudson-Odoi. Nah, I don't know. At least, I'm not feeling it. Let's just put it that way. Oh, and by the way, Hudson-Odoi, I think will be way out of our budget. His release clause itself is about 63 million. Jeremy Doku could be a great backup option. Again, the issue with him is he's right-footed, but the thing I like about this signing is that he's so cheap. Only 12 million. In case the Madueke deal fails, I think Jeremy Doku would be a really nice option. Look at that pace. Even though he's right-footed, at least he can run down the wing like a madman, whipping some crosses for Tammy Abraham. So that's a good backup option, but right now I'm still feeling Noni Madueke, a player I've been wanting to sign in career mode for so long. Never happened, but maybe now is the time. Next up, even though Madueke is the same height as Zaniolo, he does have that extra bit of pace and is a better finisher dribbler. So this is what kind of brought up like a red flag on Madueke, the height. Now, one reason why I agreed to sell Zaniolo was that he's 6'2". He does not feel like an agile winger, whereas Madueke is 6 foot, so he's not the same height. 2 inches would probably matter a fair bit.
That's what she said.
And I feel like Madueke does have that agile body type, so he can change directions a lot better than, of course, say, Zaniolo. If you look at them, compare their stats, it's kind of evident. So, in that sense, I'm hoping Madueke will feel a lot more different than Zaniolo. So, let's hope that's the case. And finally, I think the 30 million rule would get a bit harsh when your club reaches UCL football, and then you would need 100 million plus signings to improve. So, you should think about it. So, I've got an idea of what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep the 30 million limit as like a base foundation for the first season, and then we can upgrade that limit based on what we win. So for example, let's say we manage to win the Europa League this season. That gives us a plus 10 on our maximum spending on a single player, so make it 40 million. Let's say we manage to win the Coppa Italia. That's another plus 10, so we go up to 50 million. And let's say we manage to get top 4 and Champions League football, make that 60 million. And if we somehow win the league, we can go all the way up to 70 30 million. So I think that's the best way to do it. Of course, I don't think we're going to win everything, but let's say this season we win everything we're playing in. Then for next season, our budget is up to 70 million. So I think that's a fun way to do it and kind of realistic as well. You know, if we win every trophy, of course the board are going to back us. So that's how we'll do our budget. So let's hopefully try and win as much as possible so we get a big budget to splash cash on next season. All right, boys, played at the episode and Tammy Abraham ain't playing. You guys saw his stats, man. This guy is utterly ridiculous. Played at the episode again. Guys, I actually saw a very interesting suggestion in the comments that I should be trying to sign Noni Madueke as soon as possible and not waiting for the transfer window, because if I do that and Madueke goes up to a 78 overall, I think it might be a lot more difficult to sign him, because you know how this game works. His value will skyrocket to say 30 million and then we'll really struggle to sign him. So we need to try and wrap up this Madueke deal as soon as possible. I think we do it now. I think we do it now before that value inflates. We got to try and get this under 30 million. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Oh boy, cannot pay that release clause. We've got to try and get this deal under 30 million. It's gonna be a real struggle. Can Madueke be the replacement for Zaniolo, a player I've never used in career mode before? I'm ready to try and pull this off. Pressure's on, boys. The pressure is on. We're gonna start with 21 million as our first offer, because we need to get that fee under 30 million. We need to be super aggressive with our negotiations, and look at that, it's worked. 28.1 million for Madueke, a player with that potential. This seems like an absolute dub. We're gonna try and get it down to 25 million as well. Okay, now they're starting to increase the fee. You know what? I don't want to play with them. I don't want to play with them, because if we do this and they increase the fee above 30 million, we'll be in the mud. So let's just accept it. We've pulled this off. Madueke for 28.2 million. I can't believe we've pulled this off, boys. I really thought it could go slightly above that 30 million mark, but it hasn't so far. Let's go. Okay, now it should be smooth sailing, guys. We just need to get Madueke to sign the contract and we should be good to go. He wants a rotation squad role, although we're going to try and make him a first choice player. All right, so contract length 5 years. Just tie him down for as long as possible. Come on now. No release clause as well is perfect, and we'll give him about 30,000 per week. Sounds like a big upgrade. We don't have to spend on any signing bonus or anything. I think he'll accept it. He does. We've signed Noni Madueke, and as soon as it hits January 1st, he will be ready to make his debut for Roma. I think we've done incredibly well on this. Goodbye, Zaniolo, but it's now time to say hello to Noni Madueke. I still can't believe we pulled that off for like 26, 27 million. 28.2 million, actually. How is a bargain? We'll now be left with about 72 million to do business come January. Of course, guys, we'll have to wait until Noni Madueke makes his debut for Roma. I'm so excited, man, for that. For now, though, we've got a big Europa League game, and I told you there's 10 million on a potential signing on the line if we win the Europa League, so I'd love to win it. So first we need to qualify for the knockouts, and for that we need to beat Marseille. This will also be probably the last game I play with Zaniolo in a Roma shirt. I'm hoping he can put on a good show and let's get the 3 points. Oh no, is it snowing? I think it is. Oh no, oh no. The conditions, just look at the conditions, boys. Oh my god, it's not as bad as it is on next gen. Next gen snow, oh my god, it's like next gen has got like 10 times more snow. This is playable. Let's just put it that way. Here we go. Zaniolo, I'm sure, would love to have a big moment for his former club soon as he goes try and pass it to the keeper. I can't even speak properly. What's happened? Dybala going for goal. How Lopez saves. I don't even know what I was saying with Zaniolo there. Guess I'm getting a bit too emotional that he's leaving the club. By the way, guys, it's actually very possible that we get knocked out of the Europa League. All it will take is an L over here. So, yeah, we can't lose this game. Oh, they've got Dimitri Payet. Look at him bring the ball forward. I'm not liking this. Nutmegged. And Milik has scored. We're 1-0 down to Marseille. That was the last thing we wanted. Dimitri Payet just nutmegged us there. Unbelievable. And look at that. We're 1-0 down. Oh, my days. That was... like, it just happened out of nowhere. We're going to bring it inside. I would love to see him get on the score sheet in his final game, but instead just got taken out. They're risking an injury. We're just struggling against this Marseille team. Honestly, this could go horribly wrong if we don't get back into this game. We're going to bring this one inside. I'm liking this now. I'm liking this. He looks for Tammy Abraham. Can he get his 19th goal of the season? Absolutely. Tammy Abraham is a goal machine. Of course he's going to convert that. We're back in this one. Looking for Zaniolo. That's a really nice one. Zaniolo struggling to keep it in. No, he does. Goes for goal, but it's straight at the keeper. Oh, well, what a save from Lloris. I thought that was heading into the top corner. By the way, a draw should be enough to at least get us to the next round of the Europa League. Not ideal, but we have to take it as well. Wijnaldum gets taken out right there. Zaniolo out wide, looking inside for Damsgaard. What are his options? Looks for Pellegrini first time. Just a grounded effort like that is not threatening the keeper. Dybala looking for Tammy Abraham. He could be adding another one to his name. And this man is just the most lethal finisher I think I've used on FIFA. How crazy is it? Tammy Abraham seems broken on this game. That's another goal for him. And yet another combination with Paulo Dybala. We're finally seeing Dybala be that assist king that he is. You know what, guys? If Leicester City end up losing their game against Celtic, we might end up topping this group. We just have to wait and watch. Dybala, look at Wijnaldum make that run. And Ginny, Wijnaldum has broken through, but just didn't have the pace. Didn't have the pace. Pellegrini's so good in that midfield, man. Honestly, as we find a bit of space for Dybala, gets taken out. Referee's not having it at all. What? Anyways, we're on the attack again. Paulo Dybala looking for Pellegrini. This time he's going to get that goal. What a strike from Pellegrini. Pellegrini, after Tammy Abraham, might be my favorite player of this series. He is so good in that midfield role. Another banger from him. This time, boys, I'm not going to jump the result because we did that the last time. And guess what? They actually made it 3-all. That was so stupid of me. So we're not doing it again. There you go. Full time. We'll take that. Now, the question is, have we topped this group or not? That's a bummer. Leicester managed to win their final group stage game. We finished second, but hey, we're going to the next round in the Europa League. We're just gonna have to do it the harder way. Let's just put it that way. Now, we've got a couple of Serie A games to sim, and then we'll be in the transfer window. Let's see if we can pick up a win against Udinese and keep our spot at the top of the Serie A. Well, we can. Come on, let's get this one against Empoli out of the way as well, and hopefully with a dub. It's a draw. So halfway through this season, this is how the league table looks like. AC Milan have overtaken us, but we're a point off them, so it's not that bad. Inter getting back in the title race, so are Juventus, but look at Fiorentina. They have completely fallen off. Also, boys, we got our scouting report on Hudson-Odoi, and I've just realized he was never an option. We literally just couldn't afford him. Too expensive. Let's just get him out of here. Doku up to a 77 overall. When did that happen? Oh my god. Anyways, it's time to soon welcome Noni Madueke at the club. And of course, say goodbye to Zaniolo. That's gonna happen right now. Oh, by the way, Oliveira has been recalled by Porto. Interesting. Kumbala has been recalled by Verona as well. Wow. Regardless, Noni Madueke is available for our next few games. Let's go. All right, let's put him into that starting 11 and see what's up. Where is he? Where is Noni Madueke? Already a 78 rated player. What a freaking signing that was. And boy, look at that. Our squad depth has been crushed. Maybe that's something we need to look upon in this window. By the way, with Madueke, gotta get him in line with everyone else. First of all, gotta convert him to a right winger. That is absolutely clutch. It'll take about a couple of weeks. Perfect. And now, since we are in the January transfer window, it is indeed time to sign a few more players. As I showed you guys in the last episode, Roma are about to sign Andrea Belotti, and I think we need to make it happen in this career mode as well. Plus, honestly, I don't see it as a bad signing because I've barely used the Shomurodov guy. He's not good. Andrea Belotti would be a capable backup striker in case something happens to, of course, the main man himself, Tammy Abraham. So as a backup striker, I like this option a lot. We need to get this under 30 million. So what I'm going to first do is put in Shomurodov in a swap deal and chuck in about 17 million. Are they stupid enough to accept this? Let's just see. They're willing to take Eldor Shomurodov. Okay, that's silly. We probably could have kept this fee under 30 million without him as well, but since we don't need him, let's just ship him away, pay the 20.7 million and sign Andrea Belotti. This is rather simple, man. Yo, I didn't expect it to be this easy. We're getting an 80 rated striker, a solid option for the bench for a very, very reasonable price. He's going to be a menace inside the box. And off the bench, I think could be epic. Plus, look at those work rates as well. High. Look at how balanced his stats are. I think he's going to offer something a bit different to, of course, Tammy Abraham. So let's see if he's willing to accept a rotation contract. That's the key part. He wants important. That's tough. Will he accept rotation? Nah, he won't. He wants an important squad role. That's tough. Okay, so we'll need to rotate him and Tammy Abraham in a fair few different times. Okay, we'll try and get him on a 3-year deal as well. In real life, apparently Roma are going to sign him for free, so we are paying 20 million for him, but that's fine. There you go, 3-year contract so far, and let's see what else we can do for wages. I'm going to give him 60,000 per week, a bit less than his Atalanta wage. Is he willing to compromise? He will, but he wants a signing bonus. Okay, that works. We've just signed Andrea Belotti to Roma. I think that's a good signing. All right, where do we put him now? Of course, on the bench. Remove Matic. Guys, I like the attacking depth we've got. Belotti, El Shaarawy, Carlos Perez. We've got Veretout for the CDM position. What we are lacking is a bit of depth in that cam and midfield position, which maybe we can address. A bit of depth in, you know, maybe an extra centre-back could be helpful. So there is still a lot of stuff to do, which maybe we'll keep for the next episode in terms of signings. We do have about 45 million to spend, which will make things easy for the most part, so I'm excited. Sad to see Zaniolo go, boys, but I think we got a good deal on him, and I think Madueke long-term is going to be better. For now, we're going to see a couple of games out in the Serie A against Spezia and Bologna. The first one ends up in a very, very nice dub with Tammy Abraham scoring a brace. And that's job done against Bologna as well. Look at Dybala coming in with the goals right now. And those couple of wins have put us right back at the top of the Serie A. Halfway point in the season, by the way. 19 games and we're looking good. We now have a game against AC Milan, but this time it's in the Coppa Italia. As I said, I want to try and win this competition because it'll help our objectives for next season. By the way, just need to check if this is a two-legged affair or not. Okay, I don't think it's a two-legged affair. So, yeah, because see, Bologna went through on penalties. It's not a two-legged game. We need to get this done in this one. I'm so excited to see Madueke in action, but I think we'll have to get him off the bench because his stamina is looking a bit low for this one. Plus, I think it's the perfect game to see what Belotti can do as well for us. I want Veretout in the lineup as well. Making a fair few changes. We'll bring in Chris Smalling, I guess. Give him a bit of game time. Karsdorp. Yeah, so fair few changes have been made, but the squad is still strong. Rafael Leao scares me. Tomori as well. Theo Hernandez as well. Their backline is insane. All right, boys. Time for a knockout game. I think it'll give us a really good idea of how we'll fare in the Europa League. So, well, let's get a dub. Okay, I just realized El Shaarawy on that right side is going to be awful. I think we need to put Damsgaard there. El Shaarawy on the right makes a lot more sense. Andrea Belotti wearing number 10. No, we can't do that. No, Belotti, you can't be wearing number 10. He almost ended up scoring. We need to change that kit number. It's a disrespect to Totti. Why did the game just automatically give him number 10? Oh, this is bad. Olivier Giroud and Rafael Leao linking up, but Chris Smalling doing really well. The small Didi. Let's go. Milan are our biggest competitors this season, I feel like. Even in the league, they're right with there. And that's why this game has been so tough, like, honestly. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Going for goal. Hugo Lloris. I'm so glad we signed a veteran goalkeeper like Lloris, man. That 87 overall gets us out of so many tough situations. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Olivier Giroud with a chance. What a save from Hugo Lloris. These two know each other really well. So I'm sure that would have helped Hugo Lloris. Okay, Damsgaard now down the left-hand side where he likes to play. He's on a bit of a run. Let's go. What can he do if he can put this one in for Belotti? It's a good ball. What a header from Belotti. The power he got behind it. Unfortunately, the keeper saves it. Belotti looking inside for Damsgaard. How is Florenzi blocking him like that? Florenzi's a former Roma player as well. Paulo Dybala, I see Belotti making that run. This is his moment. Belotti on that right foot. Oh, that's brilliant from Andrea Belotti. First game for Roma in a cup game like this. And he does that. Andrea Belotti, I think, is going to give a tough fight to Tammy Abraham for that spot now. Because this man can score. That was such an awesome finish to beat the keeper. And again, it's Paulo Dybala. I think he's assisted like every goal we've scored. What a finish from Belotti that was. Belotti now looking for Dybala, who gets the loose ball, and this could be big for Paolo. Dybala with the chance. Come on. Dybala's finishing has been so hit and miss in this save, but oh well, keeper saves. Guys, I think it's the perfect time to give Noni Madueke a bit of an introduction to this team. He's coming on for El Shaarawy. We're going to chuck him down the right flank. I'm super excited for these 20 minutes to see what he's all about. Here he is, boys. Noni Madueke on the attack. A clever pass for Belotti. Gets the ball. He does seem agile. He does seem really agile. And look at him go. Look at him go. Noni Madueke seeming really quick. Chance to score. And he, oh my God, Mike Magnan. Madueke almost went all the way. Look at that. It was going right in the bottom corner. Mike got a little touch on it. Wow. We're going to take this corner shot because that's the only thing that works for me in this game. Although even that... Oh, what? What have they just done? A ridiculous own goal. AC Milan have just given us a 2-0 advantage. What have they done? He literally just scored for me there. Bro, I'm so confused right now. I just crossed it in with Dybala, and that was a clearance. That was a clearance from Tomori. Instead, he manages to bamboozle everyone, including his own keeper. And Tomori has just scored a beautiful header, but at the wrong end. We make it 2-0 courtesy of that. That is such a bizarre own goal. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. And we give them a goal back. We give them a cheeky goal back. But the issue is they're still 2-1 down because Tomori just scored the winner for us. Well, hopefully, at least if it ends that way. I think that should be it for this game, boys. Really, like, yeah, it's done. It's done. We've knocked out AC Milan from the Coppa Italia. And it was a Tomori own goal that enabled us to make it happen. Okay, this is an interesting transfer offer we've just got. 21.3 million for Veretout. I'm thinking we accept this and maybe bring in another CDM, someone who can be better than Wijnaldum in the future. That could be an option, boys, because I'm not done making transfers in this window. I want to sign more players. We've got about 44 million. Still the 30 million limit to, of course, limit us. But yeah, next episode, some interesting decisions could lead to us having an even better squad. So, yep, the transfer drama isn't over yet. And look at the quality of games we've got coming up in the January transfer window. Okay, now. Well then, I'll catch you guys for the next one. This was a success. Belotti and Madueke. Let's see what's coming in the next one. Drop a like, subscribe, and peace.